And we welcome you to Green Valley Stadium. Spring training action on MLB The Show. It's the Texas Rangers going up against the Cincinnati Reds.
And now, please welcome...
First pitch coming your way next.
Cincinnati Reds.
Just about set to go now. And on the mound today, Rhett Lowder. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
Wyatt Langford leading things off and takes a strike. And a swing and a miss.
0-2.
Got him swinging. And one gone. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Now it's the second baseman, Josh Smith. Fastball for a strike.
0-1's the count.
One out, base is empty. Way out front for strike two.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Oh, and 2 now. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Left-hand hitter waits. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way. So credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly, he had him fooled.
Two outs, base is empty. Now it's Corey Seager. Seager went deep in his most recent game. Fastball for a strike at 95. Seager with some impressive production lately.
You don't stick at the major league level unless you can string together consistently solid performances. Right now, he's showing us why he's lasted in the big leagues.
Swung on, belted, back there. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. Middle of the first, no score after a half inning. Back here with my pal Singy, and towing the slab, Nathan Eovaldi. Always a treat to watch one of the best starters in the sport, Singy.
He's got that splitter, and it's a pitch that swings and misses, come fast, and they come often. Very difficult to pick up out of his hand.
Now here is TJ Friedl.
The Reds. Center fielder, TJ Friedl.
That pitch in for a strike, and it's 0-1. And that is in there for a strike. I believe that's the split.
That split is a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand. Looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Inside, just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Two the count.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And that's got extra bases written all over it. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Put a really nice balanced swing on it, and when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box, and he'll feel real good about that one.
Here's the shortstop at the play, Matt McLain. Right through there for a strike. No outs. Runner on second. Right side. Langford settles underneath it. He's got it. Runner tags at second. And the throw's offline, safe at third.
Batting third, designated hitter.
Here's the lineup for the Reds. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Oh, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get one pitch. You better not miss it.
Noelvi Marte, batting with one down, takes a strike.
That's inside.
And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early.
This one in the air center field. Carter settles under it. Drops into the glove. Runner tags from third. In comes the first run of the game as the Reds take the lead.
Sometimes all you got to do is your job and don't overcomplicate things. Keep it simple. Runner third, less than 2 outs. Put the ball in play, and a nice job with the sac fly.
Benson.
Ball.
He didn't want to give up that run, but he did. Got the fly ball, sac fly out. Now it's time to attack these other guys. Get your team back in the dugout.
And another ball.
Inside.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Swing and a miss. Now 2-1.
2-1.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Fouls one off. 2-2. Time call.
Time is out.
The 2-2 will have to wait just a second. 2 outs, base is empty. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Batting fifth, first baseman, Nathaniel.
2 outs,
Lowe.
runner at first. Nathaniel Lowe up to hit. Misses inside.
That's
and that's
inside.
ball 1. Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. Throw to
1-1.
second. He's safe. Chris, his wheels were the difference maker on that play. Just got in there.
Yeah, with StatCast's help, we see his top speed on this stolen base, and that's a big number. I mean, man, he really made his athleticism work for him on that one.
Fly ball center field. Carter makes the play, and that is that. 1 run, a pair of hits, no errors, and 1 left on. We go on to inning number 2. It's the Reds 1 and the Rangers nothing. And we're back. All set for the start of the inning. And now it's Jake Burger to hit. Lowder in his 2nd season, 22 years old, a former first-round pick in 2023. Lowder back to work. That's in there, and that is strike 1. Swing and a ball lifted in the air right field. He just missed it. Brings it in, and there's 1 away.
Batting 5th, left fielder Brandon Nimmo.
Here's Brandon Nimmo. Nimmo launched a homer in his most recent game. Line drive, base hit. Runner on at first with 1 gone. At the plate, Josh Jung. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Bleday sizes this one up, and he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. Tying run is at first here at the top of the 2nd. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Next pitch off the plate. 1-2 to count. Check on the runner. Nimmo dives back in safely.
I think you want to get a one-way lead, be very aggressive in the secondary. This hitter not a power guy, so you want to make sure that you can get some length on the secondary lead and perhaps score on a ball in the gap.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, you see him trying to pull that inside pitch right there, and that's not the kind of approach that you want to have. Even if you do get to it, it's going to be very difficult to keep it fair. You're just going to make it a long strike at best. You have to be able to stay within the baseball on the inside of that path to it, and that way, if you're a little quick, the ball gets hit hard somewhere, and it's not foul.
Next to hit, Kyle Higashioka. And that's in for a strike. Move to first, and he's back in there. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Nimmo off of first with 2 away. Foul ball, still 0-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. That misses. Now 1-2.
Well, as a
ball,
pitcher, when you
two
make
strikes.
a big pitch down around the knees and don't get the call, it'll eat at you out there. So some handle it a little bit better than others. And right here, clearly letting the ump hear it a little bit.
That one hit to right. Benson on his way over. He's there. He's got it. And that is that. One hit, one left. Down to the bottom of the second. It's the Reds 1 and the Rangers nothing. Bottom of the second.
Leading
Down the
off
left
for the
fielder,
Reds,
JJ
left
Bleday.
fielder, JJ Bleday.
At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
0-1.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
Boog, our man Darryl Parker, DP, at home plate for this one. Pretty average size strike zone, but the book on him is that it sort of moves around. You can't always count on how he's going to call it from game to game.
Inside, almost got him. Fouls it off, still 1-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Ripped to first, caught.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
You too. Stepping in, Christian Encarnacion Strand. That's off the mark. Ball 1. Swinging a foul, pushed off to the right, and that will get out of play.
Well, pitcher's probably thinking he's a little late on that pitch, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to speed him up, not give him something off speed that he can handle.
And that's in the dirt.
1 strike.
Oh, great grab on the dive. Throws from his knees. And that's a great play for the out.
Well, he looks so comfortable making that play, dives, comes up with it, and then from one knee, like he's just playing catch with his kid. Nice throw across the diamond at first.
2 down, base is empty. And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Luis Rengifo. Just missed. Out to center. Carter settles under this one. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0.
I ain't about to pick you, but I probably send a cap. I was never a gentleman, I was raised in a trap. Let you spend all this money tomorrow, I made it back. If she tell me don't leave, I told her shot it relax now. So she can get
Top half of the
Leading
3rd
off for
inning,
Texas,
and Joc
the
Pederson
designated
stands
hitter,
in.
Joc Pederson.
Fastball for a strike.
I understand you want to try to gauge that guy's fastball, but you also have to be aggressive and ready to hit in your zone. Now you're in a tough spot.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Hard hit right side. Leadoff hitter gone in the third.
Batting ninth, center fielder Evan Carter.
So up next, Evan Carter. This guy can absolutely fly. I think one of the faster players in baseball. Pitch is in there. It's 0-1.
Now, this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
And a ground ball to first. Takes it himself. And that quickly 2 away.
Now batting, right fielder Wyatt Langford.
And now Wyatt Langford.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Two down, nobody on. And there's a foul ball. Swing and a miss. Struck him out, making 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Nothing doing for the Rangers. They're down 1-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning. And here's the rookie catcher, number 49. Outside corner, there's a strike.
I mean, that's perfect location, right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
There's a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle, hope he gets a mistake.
Ball.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
The 1-2. And that
Ball,
just
outside.
misses. Struck him out swinging. Some high cheese for strike 3.
Just a mid-90s challenge fastball right there. Not much to it. And I'm sure he'd love another swing at it because it was in a very hittable location. Those are the swings where you can sometimes start to question yourself as a hitter and say, how did I miss that? But, you know, it happens.
So the lineup flips over. TJ Friedl, the next to hit for the Reds. Fastball for a strike.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
On to first, and 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the third.
Now batting, shortstop Matt McLain.
2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the shortstop, Matt McLain. Flied to right his first time. In there at the knees. Strike 1. The shortstop takes the ball. On the ground, right side. And that chance handled. Whips it to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Reds go down quietly, but they hold a 1-0 lead.
Now watch me. Watch me. Watch me. Watch me. Let me work.
And we're back.
Leading
Down
off
the
for
number
Texas,
2 hitter,
second
Josh
baseman,
Smith.
Number 8.
Fouled off left side. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. In the air on the infield. Encarnacion strand. Under it. Makes the catch for the out.
Now batting, shortstop Corey Seager.
And here's Corey Seager to hit. He's 0 for 1. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
1 down, base is empty. Swings and misses. 0-2 now.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good, and then by the time he gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
0-2 now. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Friedl snags it. 2 down.
Now batting, first baseman Jake Berger.
And the batter now, Jake Berger. That's in there. Strike 1.
Not sure if he could be in more of a groove. Looks really relaxed. He's retired 7 straight. This guy's feeling it right now.
That's inside. 1-1. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Swing and a miss. Now he's in a 1-2 hole.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Two outs. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 1-2-3 go the Rangers. They still trail 1-0. Bottom 4 in now for the Reds. Noelvi Marte.
Hitter, Noelvi Marte.
Fought off foul. Ground ball up the middle. Seager whips it to first on the run. And they get the out.
Now batting, right fielder, Will Benson.
And here is Will Benson. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Well, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
In the air, center field. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And there are two outs.
First baseman, Nathaniel Lowe.
Two down, bases empty. Here's Nathaniel Lowe. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. And that one is lifted in the air. Carter sizing this one up. That is the inning. So they turn things over to one of their young arms, Chase
26.
Burns.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
Brandon Nimmo stepping in for the Rangers. 1 for 1 with a single so far. That one fouled off. Burns, a 6'3" righty, 22 years old, and he was born in Italy. And he blows that one by him at 100.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle, but I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
Goes down looking.
Well, he went up there trying to be aggressive, that's for sure, hacking at those first two pitches, but clearly that last one fooled him. He could have been sitting on something else entirely, but you want to be able to adjust on 0-2 and at least get a swing off when it's in the zone. Maybe choke up, maybe spread out your stance a little bit. You got to give the guy credit on the mound, though. He went right after him.
Here's Josh Jung. Struck out swinging his first time. And that one wrapped foul. The Rangers trailing by a run, and we're at the top of the 5th. Strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And a breaking ball misses outside. Gets a piece and stays alive.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
One down, base is empty. And that one lifted in the air, center field. Friedl nabs it, 2 away now.
Now batting, catcher Kyle Higashioka.
And here's the catcher, Kyle Higashioka. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Now, this is just par for the course these days. Huge fastballs coming out of the bullpen.
High fly ball, right field. Benson. makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. So they go quietly there. Home half of the fifth coming up. It's the Reds 1 and the Rangers nothing.
Now pitching for
Back
Texas.
now to start the bottom of the fifth and taking over on the mound, Joc Pederson.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of him. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left
Leading off for the Reds.
This is JJ Bleday. He's 0 for 1.
Bleday.
First
Ball.
pitch
That's
just
inside.
misses.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Here's a high chopper. Throws to first in time, and the leadoff hitter retired in the fifth.
Third baseman, Christian Encarnacion Strand.
So digging in, Christian Encarnacion Strand grounded out his first time. You too. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. Action in the pen down there. Nabil Krismat preparing to come on if needed. Cornell also throwing. Base is empty, one away. Last half of inning number 5. That misses, and it's 1 and 2. Outside with a breaking ball. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. Higashioka up with it. To first, out. 2 away now after the drop third strike.
Well, obviously that was nowhere near the strike zone. By the time it got to the plate, people at home watching are thinking, what's he swinging at? But I'll tell you, some of the break guys snap off these days is just devastating. It can be so tough to recognize where a pitch like that's going to end up.
Rengifo batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. And that one is in the dirt. And that is ball 1. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
And now the catcher comes up to him. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. In for a strike. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Right through there for a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
That missed by a lot. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
Swing and a miss. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective. So 1 left for Cincinnati, but they lead it 1-0. And welcome back to the
Leading off for
ballpark.
Texas,
All set
the
for the top of the
designated hitter,
sixth.
Joc
Here is
Pederson.
Joc Pederson. Burns back to work. Fastball for a strike.
And I know you want to be
0-1.
patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one right there, but left the bat on his shoulder.
Next pitch misses. And 1-1. And that's downstairs and outside.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
And that's
Ball,
off the
that's out.
outside edge. 3-1 now.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
And now a full count.
As a hitter, you don't know what to expect here in the 3-2. If he'll throw a breaking ball 3-1, he'll do it again 3-2.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his
Now
spot.
batting,
Hitter
the
didn't offer
center
at it.
fielder,
Now he has
Evan
somebody to
Carter.
worry about over at first.
No outs. Runner at first. And now the center fielder, Evan Carter. 0 for 1 so far. High fly ball, right field. This could go the distance. Home run. He sends it out of here. It's 2-1. He sent the first pitch over the wall.
Must have dinner reservations because he wasn't wasting any time at the plate in that at bat. When you have a team that hits home runs at such a high rate, they can get back in the ball game so quickly. That's why that leadoff walk was extremely costly.
Now it's the right fielder, Wyatt Langford. 0 for 2 in this one. And that's
Off the plate,
off
ball 1.
the inside edge. Ball 1.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame, and we're in the top half of the 6th. On the ground to first. And he beats it. He's safe.
You gotta love his hustle
Now
down the
batting,
line to beat the
number
flip to the
8.
bag. I mean, there's a lot going on between a first baseman and the pitcher during these plays, and he just kept his head down and beat it out.
So up next, Josh Smith. And there's a strike.
0-1's the count.
That one finds the zone, and the count is 0-2.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
Fights it off. He'll see another. In the air, left field. Bleday tracks it down for the out.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
So now it's Corey Seager. And that one fouled off. Langford stands at first with one out. Just missed. Next offering is in for a strike. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Really tight bite on that slider and just couldn't get the barrel to it out front. You've got to try to pull those hands tight to the body to get it through. And I'm thinking he probably wanted that pitch to end up even more inside to keep it out of the danger zone. But it had enough late break and deception to get the job done.
Berger stands in now and watches strike one.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Center field. Friedl settles underneath it, and he makes the catch. And that is that. But two come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this two-run homer. And this is now a 2-1 ball game. You're watching Reds baseball on the show, Ohio. Back now for the bottom of the sixth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Winston Santos.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
Friedl in now, takes ball one off the plate. Movement in the bullpen. Chris Martin, the veteran right-hander, appears to be loosening up. Diaz getting cranked up as well. The 1-0. In there at the knees for a strike.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
High fly ball out to center field. Carter drifts towards it, and there's one down.
Up next for the Reds, the shortstop.
Next for Cincinnati, Matt McLain. That's in there. That's strike one. The Rangers leading by a run here in the bottom of the sixth. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. And there's two gone following the strikeout.
You know, Boog, you often think a slider is more for that horizontal movement, but most of the good ones have both vertical depth and that horizontal movement, and that's what we saw right there. Good drop on the break and got him to swing over the top.
So now here's the DH, Noelvi Marte. First offering, and it just misses. Headed towards the corner. And a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. You see the velocity 97 with that fastball.
Two the count.
That one ripped right center field. Could be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. Check that. He'll stop at first with a single after putting on the brakes.
Now batting, right fielder, Will Benson.
Tyler Alexander gets the call from the pen.
Number 70, Tyler Alexander.
Runner at first with 2 away. Now the Reds cleanup hitter, Will Benson. 1 for 2. That's a strike.
Well, with the tying run at first base, he's looking for something he can get a lot of barrel on, drive it into a gap, and score that run from first base.
Two outs. Up the middle. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. No throw, and they come away without an out.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Now a pretty big at-bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
Now a chance for Nathaniel Lowe. That one's in there. That's strike 1. That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam.
Getting a little frustrated with the strike zone.
Now this is in the air down the line. And that drops foul. And a swing and a miss. That's the 3rd out. Inning over. Reds strand a couple, and our score remains 2-1. Back now, top 7, and they'll go with a pinch hitter to lead it off. Number 24. He comes to the plate in a huge spot in this one. Inside, and it's 1-0. And there's a ball.
1 strike.
Got him swinging. He chased the changeup. That K is his 3rd of the game. Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter. Rowdy Tellez. 1 out. The base is empty for him. On the ground, right side. Takes it to the bag, steps on first, and it's out number 2.
Now batting, catcher, Kyle Higashioka.
Kyle Higashioka now at the plate. Inside at 100, and that's ball 1. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98.
1-1.
Inside corner for a strike, and it's 1-2.
Man, this has been a real important inning in relief. I mean, so far, they've been doing a great job holding that deficit at 1.
Cut on and miss. Struck him out. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. Rangers go down quickly there. They lead it 2-1. Now into the game, Ezekiel Duran. He's the new third baseman.
Now playing third base. Number 20.
And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, JJ Bleday. So now a pinch hitter, Garrett Hampson. And this is a big at-bat in this ball game.
Hampson.
And that one clips the corner. And a fastball in there for a strike at 91. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Looking to get the tying run on base. In the air, left field. Hellman moving under this one. Hauls it in for the out.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Pinch hitter coming on, Tyler Callahan. Looking to start something with one gone.
Callahan.
That
Counts
misses the
1-0.
zone. Ball 1. Holding on to a 1-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. Next offering in there for a strike. And the count even 1-1. Upstairs. And a base hit right there. And the tying run is on base.
One of the hardest things to do in the game, to stay mentally and physically ready for the big opportunity, and he came through for his club right there.
Luis Rengifo, the next to hit.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
That one finds the zone, and that's strike 1.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Hot shot to third. Off balance feed, there's one. Double play. They can't seem to break through. Inning over.
Poetry in motion there as the second baseman turns the double play. Nice throw to first, and that's the way to end the inning.
Now pitching.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Zach Maxwell.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Here's Joc Pederson.
Leading off for the Rangers, the designated hitter, Joc Pederson.
Swing and a miss. That one at 99. That's strike one. Swing and a miss as he was late.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Foul ball, still 0-2. Strike three, got him with the sweeper.
Now batting.
Next up for Texas, Evan Carter. Back in the sixth, he drove a 2-run shot out of here to help them get the lead they're working with.
Yeah, definitely one of the bigger moments in this game so far, and it could be one we look back on when this game is over as well.
And a strike right through there. That one at triple digits. Base is empty, one away, and we're in the top of the eighth. Tried to check his swing there, appeal to third, and he went around, says Ricky Holliday. And a swing and a miss. Coming out of the bullpen and throwing beatings.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
Fastball for a strike.
0-1's the count.
That's in there. That's strike two. The pitch timer expired before he started his windup, so that's a ball.
That must be incredibly frustrating for the pitcher, but this is all about creating more action and speeding up the game, and it's working.
Misses outside, 2-2. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. And he strikes out the side here in the eighth. And the Rangers set down in order, but they still lead it 2-1. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the eighth, Chris Martin.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Now into the ball game on defense, Alejandro Osuna. He takes over in right. Well, 1-run game. Here's the catcher, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts.
Number 49.
Martin, in his 9th season, 38 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. Just missed.
Ball one.
Bullpen action for the Rangers. Robert Garcia, the closer of the staff, is getting loose to finish this one off. Pitch misses, and it's 2-1. And that's down and away. TJ Friedl in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
This one belted deep left field. On its way. Gone. He'll circle the bases, and we have a tie ball game. It's 2-2.
He just sent a jolt of electricity into this stadium with that swing. There he got a splitter that he was able to handle, allowed that pitch to travel a little bit deeper, and when it was time to commit, his hands exploded through the zone.
TJ Friedl, the next to hit for the Reds. 1 for 3. That one's in there, and it's 0-1. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Now a move being made for a pinch hitter, Blake Dunn.
And this is a big at-bat coming, Boo. Definitely a little added pressure on him here.
The 0-1. In there for a strike at the top of the zone.
No balls, 2 strikes.
The 0-2. Got him! And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
Well, just excellent location on that inside fastball. Really locked him up. And as a hitter, it's not typically what you're looking for. You're trying to protect away and then in, so you can be a little bit tardy with 2 strikes. Hard to tell if he was fooled or if he thought it'd be called a ball, but either way, that's a really nice pitch.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Matt McLain. And that one upstairs. Next offering is in for a strike.
1-1.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, the designated hitter,
Noelvi Marte, the next to hit for the Reds. Line drive, that's a base hit into right field. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive and puts the go-ahead run on base.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
And now, Will Benson.
We got time.
Terry Francona bringing a bat off the bench. Dane Myers.
Oh, great spot. He's looking to come through with that go-ahead run on base.
She was never down, she just did it because she owed you. I told you.
Swing and a ground ball. Oh, he gloves it from his knees. The throw. And that's a nice play to end the inning.
That was a great job of doing the math. He had the perfect angle. Diving stop completes the play, and that ends the inning.
You softly, cause you're like the gas tank over Mr. Softies in the winter. They ain't feeling you. See, every time you see me, I got something new.
Now pitching.
We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Sam Moll.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Danny Jansen.
And he's just looking to get something going any way he can here, trying to untie this ball game.
And that one fouled off. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. On the ground, and it's through for a hit. Tough spot for the pinch hitter, and he delivers.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Here comes Corey Seager. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. On the move, heading back. And it's caught just in front of the wall.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
So now a pinch hitter, Sam Haggerty. Runner on first with 1 down for him. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
0-1.
Lined into left center field, and that's going to fall for a hit. And they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single.
Just a clutch at bat right there. Big time swing when this team really needed it. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that. And a huge opportunity now to grab the lead at this point in the game.
Go ahead run is at third. Here's the left fielder. Right through there for a strike.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Fouled off down the right side. With the go-ahead run at third here at the top of the ninth. Got him. Huge strikeout there.
No, you got to be ready to swing the bat with a runner in scoring position and 2 strikes. Just put the ball in play somewhere, and you got a chance. Very frustrating for him, I'm sure. See if the next guy can pick him up.
Here's the third baseman, Ezekiel Duran. Came into the game on defense, so his first trip to the plate here. That's in there. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third. Base hit into the outfield. In to score from third. And it's an RBI single. And in the ninth, they take the lead.
Well, that at bat had a lot of pressure riding on it, so really great job coming through right there. It's got to feel good. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
And now here is Kyle Higashioka.
0-1.
Close one, doesn't get the call. And that's ball 1.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Two on, 2 outs. Grounded to Lowe. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's now a 3-2 ball game. This is Reds baseball on the show, Ohio. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Robert Garcia.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
In now for the Reds, Nathaniel Lowe. 0 for 3 in this one. And that drops in for a strike.
Looks like he sacrificed a pitch right down the middle for tracking and timing. Some good hitters will do that.
One-run game, bottom 9. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, I definitely say that's a statement strikeout right there. You come out of the bullpen, go right after the hitters, and 3 pitches later, you got one out. Tell you what, if you're in the dugout, you're looking at each other and saying, he's going to be tough to get to today.
Here's Garrett Hampson. Up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. And the tying run is on base here in the bottom of the 9th.
Oh, that at-bat had a lot riding on it. Certainly a pivotal swing of the bat in this ball game. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
So digging in, Tyler Callahan. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. There's a strike. And now 2-1.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
There goes the runner. Pitching for a strike. He's safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. And the tying run is now in scoring position.
Well, it seems like 90 feet is such a big deal in a tight one-run game like this one. Maybe it's a little bit risky, but they felt good about it, and it paid off. Let's see if they can turn this into a big run.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. So the tying run at second. That one out to right. Ozuna has this one sized up. Makes the grab. 2 down.
Now batting, second baseman, Luis Rengifo.
So it's their last chance in this one. Now here is Luis Rengifo trying to deliver as the hero. Oh, and this one's blasted high and deep. It's on its way out of here. Ball game. He circles the bases, and the Reds walk it off and win it 4-3.
Walk-off homer is the kind of thing you dream about growing up. You're in the backyard, you're creating the most pressure-packed scenario, and what do? You come through with the big swing. Well, he was living a childhood moment right there. Nice swing of the bat, nice win for the team.
And the final score here, 4-3. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.
mask off. I think you know what I'm after. If you wanna get in, baby, give me the password. Let's go faster. Why's it always feel like I wanna go backwards? Got patterns, no way to escape this. Eyes wide shut, someone hit me with lace. I can't shake this, take this, baby, don't make this.
City going up, so you better buzz. Finna see who really wanna us, really spilling blood. Everybody tough, today gotta go and see the judge. Better hush. Remember growing up, all I wanted was to be wanted me to get a little bread. The couple in the head, still outside. I don't hide from it for life. Had to fight for my life. Took them hits in stride. If I die, for the guys, have my candlelight going up. Like the club, after that go slide. Are you with that? I won't get back, I'm gon' hop out and crack. Are you with that? I want big racks, I'm gon' flock, I'm gon' stack. Are you with that? Won't forget that I saw in my past. Are you with that? Like I'm with that, hope you watching your back.